Hello, everyone. We are here tonight with the one, the only, the agoraphobe himself. How's it going, man?
Yeah, what's going on? All right, man, pretty good. Just making plans and scheming and all that bullshit. See what can happen. You never know till you try. Fucking with my light, all that shit.
Yeah, we're
Like for me, it's like it keeps
having a
going
few
from bright to dim to bright.
technical difficulties at the moment. So, yeah. StreamYard's been a prick as well. So, we'll see how we go. We got a couple of people in the chat, though, so that's good to see. Hello,
Cool.
Kevin and Marty from the Trash Picture Show. How are we all doing?
Go on.
Good to see you guys here. Um, but yeah, so Night of the Creeps. Yeah, I felt like watching this a little while back, and yeah, I wanted to hold off and you know watch it because yeah, it's such a good movie. Like, have you got any you know fond memories of this film?
Yeah, actually, I can remember when it came out. Uh, I had a few friends spend the night and shit like that. I was 13 when it hit the theater, so I was like about 14 or close to it when it finally hit like HBO and shit like that. Well, I had a few friends over and we were hanging out, and the first time that I ever watched it. Um, it this is a really fun. This is just when you think about fun films from the '80s, this one's got to be right at the top of the list. I mean, he's got most of the characters named after people like Carpenter and Cronenberg and Romero, and you know what I mean. And how much more fun can you get than that?
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely it's. I remember just seeing the cover, and the cover that I saw on VHS was the date standing behind this shattered glass door, and it had the tagline. That's the one, yeah, yeah. But the one that I saw, it had
Yeah,
like a shattered glass effect to it, so it was really cool. And it just stood out to me. I'm like, oh yeah, zombies. I'm, loving zombies
yeah.
because had seen Return of the Living Dead and all that, and Day of the Dead. Saw this, I'm like, yep. And just the
That's
way it
another
sets itself up.
that was another theatrical poster. One was like a teaser.
Mm,
I think this was the teaser trailer, and then the other one was the actual theatrical trailer, the one I just showed you. And then this, of
okay,
course, is the Screen Factory
yeah.
cover.
Mm. The one that
This is
I've
great.
got is this one here.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one too. That one might have been the teaser,
Yeah.
actually.
And this one, the cover art, hopefully I'll just on the
Uh-huh.
DVD on the Blu-ray.
Right.
Like it's just that writing there. It's so effective. It's very cool. I'm really like this is one of the ones that the minute I started recollecting, this is one of the ones I first chucked into my collection. Like
Uh,
I just grabbed it the minute I saw it. It's an old Umbrella release, so I was really happy to pick it up off of eBay and in good condition. So
yeah. I got um, I got both the collector's edition and the deluxe from Screen Factory, and I also had this particular poster, which is some of the best artwork Screen Factory ever did, easily.
hmm. There's actually a book that I'm looking at getting. It's VHS cover art. So it's all like
Oh no,
classic VHS movies, all the cover art. So hopefully I'll have that soon. They'll show it off because you don't get that
I have this
artwork anymore.
VHS.
Like Night of the Creeps.
Yeah, yeah. I don't remember which
No.
guys, but yeah, I have one of them. I think the VHS I have has this one. Um, but yeah, man, this got a great cast too, man. And you even got
Yeah.
people like Steve Miner in there as the janitor. You got Dick Miller,
Mm.
which is like the most famous. It's that guy
Yeah.
there's ever been. Um, he's one of those that guys. You got Greg Nicotero, and oh shit, the other dude. Fuck, I can't remember his name. But they're playing a couple of the zombies. Howard Berger that worked together at that KMB Studios or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
One
trying
of
to
the
think
makeup
like,
people.
eh,
Sorry. No, I was gonna say one of the other makeup people, one of the people that does the regular like the hair and just regular makeup,
yeah,
is this name? Oh God, I can't. Oh, God damn, I cheat. What's her name? But oh yeah, her name is Kyle Sweet, and there's a part in this film where there's like Striper Rules uh, graffiti sprayed, and they put that there because Kyle Sweet or Kylie Sweet was married to Michael Sweet, the lead singer of Striper.
okay. Hmm.
If you remember Striper, they
No,
were a heavy
it's
metal
not
band.
a
80s.
band I'm familiar with. Like, at least not their songs anyway.
They did a song. I don't know
Yeah,
if
it
you
could
ever
have
heard the
been
song
just before
"Honestly."
my time. Um,
Honestly, they did that song "Honestly."
I mean,
They
I
were
probably
famous back in
have.
the late 80s.
Yeah.
If you heard it, you'd know it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I reckon it's one of those ones that if I hear it, yeah.
Yeah,
Cool, cool, cool,
they were
cool.
actually
All
they were a
right.
heavy metal band, but they were a
So yeah,
Christian heavy
actually,
metal band.
question in the um, which do you prefer, Night of the Creeps or Monster Squad? Now,
Mm,
I'm personally I'm more partial to Night of the Creeps, but I do have a
yeah,
very soft spot for the Monster Squad. I do really enjoy that one. I think it's a tough question because like one day it'll be Creeps, one day it'll be Monster Squad. Like it depends
yeah.
on what kind of mood I'm
Creeps is
in.
more my thing. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean Monster Squad. I love that growing up as well, and I did recently rewatch it. But yeah, it's just yeah something that it can go either way. Like one day, yeah, one day it'll be Creeps, next day Squad.
yeah. I mean, how
And
do you go wrong with this, man?
we also got Russell in
Yeah,
the chat.
Russell, what's going on, Russell?
G'day, Russell.
Hey, Larry.
Yeah. One thing I did note when I first watched this, it had a very, the ending was good, but there's a very different ending on the Blu-ray and all that. And I'm assuming that's the theatrical version. Um, so yeah, watching when I first watched it, I had no idea that other ending existed because the only one that I'd ever seen was one on VHS,
Yeah.
and that's the one
Yes,
where
they did that where
the
they
dog.
yeah, they first put out that other ending on the Sony released DVD and Blu-ray is when they brought the original ending.
Yeah,
It was the
yeah, and
VHS.
I
It was
can't wait. Yeah, I can't wait to get up to the ending because that's an interesting ending. Like both endings are really good.
right. Um,
And
did you say you're doing
Marty
theatrical?
is just pointing out. Yeah, yeah, the original ending one.
Okay. Let me switch my disc real quick. Oh,
So yeah, Marty just pointed out that wasn't that a band Decca was in too? Maybe. I mean,
I'm still here. I'm
Fred
right
Decca
here.
he did a lot of stuff. Yeah,
Oh, all right. All
yeah,
right. Switch it out. Got theatrical in.
cool,
Cool.
cool. Yeah, and Russell's also pointed out how they're named after horror directors, which you mentioned earlier. Like it's just got that fun little bit of fun added to it, like those little, I guess, homages in a way. But
Yeah.
even the opening is a homage in itself. So you know. But look, if everyone's ready, and Gore, if you're ready, we'll give it a countdown from 5 and kick off the movie. If you guys are happy to go ahead with it.
Yeah. See, I'm loading up here. Let me make sure all my shit's together
Yeah,
here.
no, take time and no rush.
My subtitle. Cool. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm ready, man.
Now, I don't have a look movie or anything like that because, yeah, I'm using a different laptop, so I can't actually access it. Um,
Here,
but
I'll
yeah,
look
if
for it
it's
real
out
quick.
there, it's out there. Yeah.
I'll check
Um,
it out and see if I can find it.
ooh, yeah, that's a tough question because, like I was saying, Marty, yeah, I grew up with the dog attack ending,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
that's the only one I knew. But now seeing the spaceship ending, it's like that does look really cool, and it kind of reminds me of Have you seen the Deadly Spawn?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
The the whole way the cemetery is laid out, like it's all modeled and whatnot. It very similar to that, but very cool ending either way.
Oh yeah. That ship actually was used on a couple episodes of Star Star Trek. One of my, I think it might be Deep Star. Hold on. Let's see. Um, yeah, it was a model that was used in Star Trek Deep Star 9 in 1993.
Oh yeah,
That exact same model. I'm trying to get everybody a
wow,
link here real
yeah,
quick. My shit's slow.
all good. Yeah,
All
yeah.
right, cool.
Unfortunately, I had some technical difficulties. Had to swap computers over, and StreamYard was just being, I don't know, it was just
Yeah.
acting weird. So now it seems to be working fine. Hopefully, you guys are seeing and hearing this all good. Um, but
Yeah.
yeah, look,
Yes. StreamYard is irritating for
uh,
somebody who
I
has so
guess,
much money. God, man, they fuck up an
yeah,
awful lot.
yeah. I mean, I thought it was, maybe computer or something. Who knows? Like, you never can tell. Technology, eh? It's a prick.
Right, right. We're supposed to have gotten so far, but I kind of prefer it the other way. Neither creeps. Here we go. I'm getting ready to get together and throw the link up there right now. Let's see, copy. All right. Now I'm gonna come back over here and I'll go to thy chat and I'll throw it in there as soon as it starts freaking out. All right, paste.
Yeah,
There it is.
I'm the same. Like that zombie dog at the
Should be
end
coming up pretty soon.
did creep me out. There you go. I'll highlight that one. So not there it is. I don't know how do I paste it up the top? I don't know. All this technological stuff. I don't know. There we go. Pin message. There we go. There you go. So the link should be up the top. So if you don't have a physical copy of Night of the Creeps, Agoraphobe has hooked you up. So thank you to Agoraphobe. Much appreciated.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm ready to go whenever you are, man. Yeah, I haven't seen this one in a
Russell.
long time, so it should be cool.
Sweet. Yeah, I think it's been well over a year. I did it for my ABCs of Horror, did it for the N, Night of the Creeps, and oh, it was such a good feeling going back and rewatching it. So yeah, but look, if you're ready, I'm ready. We'll kick it off in. I'll give it a countdown from 5, and we'll go. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
All right.
It's so funny because that I've got that TriStar logo coming up.
Uh,
It just brings back so many memories of VHS. Yeah, it's like,
it does, man.
nowadays I was watching a movie and it's a very new movie, and it had like there was about 10 different companies, their logos all one after the other. So yeah, it was so frustrating because I just want to get to the movie. I don't want 10
Yeah,
companies producing a film like this one.
there's,
It has
there's even
TriStar.
now. You know what I mean? Tons now.
One thing I did notice, I love the opening scroll of the film. It's kind of like in reverse, like it's you've got the creeps logo coming in, you've got everything going up.
Yeah, the same guy that did Terminator did this one, and you can see the same style.
Yeah,
He did Terminator and a couple others. I can't remember which ones else. I just remember the Terminator, and the way it's coming in there, it reminded me that it was the guy that did Terminator. Jill Whitlow. This is actually her
yeah.
first film, man, and she's in tons of.
Tom
of
Atkins, the man himself.
yeah, yeah. Man, the kid Jason Lively, the kid that plays the main kid. Remember, he's the one that plays Rusty in
Yeah,
National Lampoon's European.
that's right. I mean, Rusty went through a lot of change. Like there was so many different Rusties. Like wasn't
Yes.
Anthony Michael Hall? Alien butts on the screen.
This is Tom Atkins' favorite film that he ever did.
I can see why. It's a lot of fun. I mean, you look
Yeah.
at some of his other roles, like The Fog. Like, yeah, he was good in that.
Right.
Halloween
He's in this
3.
one.
He was in another one recently that I watched. Now I'm gonna have to look it up. It'll bug me.
Lots of one-liners and shit, man. Too. You got the throw me, and you got the dude showing up there. And you got, what I mean. They're the chat's naming them off here.
Yeah, but I mean that's the thing. Like, you had to have these zingers, these one-liners in these movies from the '80s. Like, they were classics. Like, you look at all the action films, like Commando, things like that. So they're possibly trying to emulate the feel of that to draw in more people.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe not.
Keep it. Yeah, I like the
Ah,
backstory and
yeah,
shit too, man. It's got a bunch of good
yeah,
shit going on. You got these creepy little aliens, and then you've got this urban legend type fucking hatchet murder that goes on way back in the 50s.
but the filming of it's really good too because you've got you know the title cards and all that. They're still coming in color, but then you've got that black and white, that 1950s vibe and feel to it. It's done
Yes,
really well. Like, it stands out.
he wanted to do the whole thing in black and white to begin with, I guess. But then he figured since he was going back and forth in time and shit, that he would just leave the old stuff in black and
Yeah,
white. You know what I mean? And that makes a lot more sense.
I actually
I
never
like his
noticed
bed
that,
too. Yeah,
but yeah,
I
it
like the
does
bed
make
teenager.
sense.
Like, that'd
Yeah, would have been interesting.
be cool.
Would have been none of this social media shit.
Yeah, it seemed like a simpler time. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
People weren't as fucking. You know what I mean? You didn't have. I mean, of course, you've always had bullies and shit like that. It just seemed like a simpler, easier time somehow. Maybe it wasn't, but it seems like.
yeah. I mean, yeah. So I just heard from JT. JT won't be able to make it. He does send his apologies. That's all good, man. That's all good. These things happen.
See, I the music. You know what I mean? It just, I don't know,
Yeah,
it just had a different, completely different vibe to it. Because the way they always show them is, you know what I mean? They're all parked at, they're parked at like this place, and they're overseeing all this nice scenery, like overlooking the city, and they're all huddled all close together there. You know what I mean? It just, I don't know. They always
yeah,
give it off like it's got this innocent feel, but they didn't. I mean, they wasn't that innocent.
yeah. Well, they were different times back then.
But this guy wouldn't just be sitting with his arm around her. I mean, sometimes maybe, but the other part of the night, he's trying to get in her panties. I don't even care. They can't
Oh
bullshit
yeah, sure. Would have had to have happened. Like,
Singing versus Critters, yeah, yeah.
hmm. I mean, it is a interesting little subgenre of a subgenre, like you know, alien prison films, escaped alien prison films.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a bunch that came out in the late 80s and 90s that were very similar, like set in space or set in a space prison or something.
The
But it's
cars, though,
interesting,
man.
like the character that, oh, it's very sweet, but that character's name's Johnny. And I just get this, you know, Night of the Living Dead sort of Johnny vibe.
Hmm. Yeah. Johnny's just one of those names, Not
Yeah,
John, Johnny. It has to be Johnny. You got to throw that NY on the end.
Johnny Boy.
No, he's not kidding.
It's like going and checking out.
He's not kidding. Yeah, he wants to go
Why?
ninja.
Yeah, look,
Yeah, Critters.
I get the idea of exploring and stuff like that, but you know, you got a gorgeous girl in the car. Just, I know where I'd rather be. You know, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they go that urban legend that escaped mental patient, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, there's your one of your first, I guess, homages to filmmakers, Corman,
Gorman,
Roger
yep.
Corman. Yeah, I mean John Carpenter, maybe, but that's probably pushing it a little. Hey, speaking
Uh,
of Johnny, how you doing, mate? The real me.
yeah, what's going on, man? Yeah, then here's the maniac. See, this is why you don't leave the girl in the car. Man, it's been years since I've seen this. I'm not even sure that I've seen these versions that I have here from Screen Factory. I'm not sure if I've seen them yet.
Hey, that, you'll appreciate like the issue with collecting is collecting so much that you don't actually know what you've got.
Oh, yeah.
I've done that a couple of times where I've picked up a film and then I've seen it. I did that recently with Paranormal Activity because I wanted to complete the selection, and so I went through all of them. I already had one of them. I already bought. I went and bought it again.
Oh, now we're going to
Oh,
bump up to 86. Well, look, there was less than 30 years their difference. And now it's been almost 40
yeah,
years since this.
yeah.
JC, yeah, JC's the John Carpenter, I think. Maybe. I don't remember.
Well, yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there's a Romero in here, and there's a Carpenter, and there's a Raimi, and there's a Landis, and a Bava, and a Hooper, and a Cronenberg,
Yeah,
Cameron, like Tom Atkins is Detective Cameron.
yeah. What did Jill Whitlock go on and do? I know
Oh
she did a
man,
lot,
she
like
did.
you were saying, but
Yeah, she did. She was in Mask, the one with Eric Stoltz. She was in Porky. She was in Weird
yeah,
Science. Quite a few shows, man.
yeah.
This is her first
Weird
movie.
Science was Weird Science was a yeah, Detective Landis, Sergeant Raimi,
Yeah.
another one.
Hey, what's going on, Mikey? How you doing, man?
Mikey coming in with the thrill me. The Beta House.
That European Vacation's actually a pretty decent one. Yeah, it's got Monty Python in it and everything. It's actually one of the funnier ones. Verse three, I would say.
I don't know, I never these kind of things like fraternities and all that. Never a big thing over here. At least not that I'm aware of. Maybe I'm just not
Yeah.
cool enough. But yeah, like we get a lot of movies like obviously from America which feature frats and all that. So it's really cool to see the dynamics because it's very, like I said, very different from what I've experienced at universities and stuff like that over here. Nice
Yeah.
product placement there.
It was never really my crowd. That type of thing wasn't. So I was a fraternity kind of guy.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's, obviously the way they play it out, like in a lot of these films, it's for a certain type of person. you know, um,
Yeah.
the sports guy, the jocks, things like that. Um,
Right.
but then you've got Revenge of the Nerds, and they had a fraternity, and
Yeah. Yeah. The Lambdas or something like that.
yeah,
Which was a fraternity of black guys. Which which I think the whole point of
that's
that was
one,
is that they don't fit anywhere. You know what I mean? Is
yeah,
is that the nerds they don't fit anywhere, not in any fraternity. So they're the only ones that gave them the chance to try to find a place where they could fit.
yeah. Jason Lively's Blake and Robin Lively's brother. He also played in National Lampoon's European Vacation. Yeah, Gore mentioned that. He was Rusty in one of them, which was obviously European Vacation. But yeah, I
The second
didn't.
one.
Robin Lively, I know Robin Lively. Blake Lively, obviously, he was in Gossip Girl and all that stuff. But yeah,
Oh, he's their brother, huh? I didn't know that.
yeah, neither did I. I mean, I guess a lot of the acting, they become families. They get brothers, sisters, all goes forth like that. Yeah, Revenge of the Nerds is a classic. Poindexter, Booger, Skolnick. Let's be honest. Booger was the best part of Revenge of the Nerds. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He was always the funniest character.
Yeah,
And
remember
he actually went
he,
on. I think there was like five five Revenge of the Nerds movies.
yeah.
I
First thing I seen
think,
him in was
or four.
Risky
But
Business. Remember he
yeah,
was in Risky Business. He's the one that told the Tom Cruise character, he told me, he said, Joel, sometimes you just gotta say what the fuck.
mm. He was also in Better Off Dead with John Cusack.
Oh hell yeah. Oh my god. $2. Yeah.
Yeah, go that way really fast. Something gets in your way. Turn. Teaching him how to skate downhill. Uh, that's a good one too.
Yeah, it's just Brad, yeah. He just he plays your typical fucking fraternity dickhead.
Yeah, yuppie douchebags kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Funny. And he looks perfect for it too. I mean, you couldn't pick a better guy.
No, he just has that almost American Psycho vibe to him.
Almost, yeah. You never know what's going on behind the
Like you
scenes
could
with him.
picture him. Yeah,
They gather everybody there in this room to fuck with them, just to try to make them look stupid. That's the whole point.
I don't get it. Like, is there a point to it? Like,
Thanks, Mike. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, can you imagine that did not age well, did it? The when the nerds put the camera up so that they can spy on all the sorority girls.
no,
These days, you would be considered a
it
creep.
certainly did not. It certainly did not.
I, I was watching that with my fiance about
Well,
6 months
thing is, you
ago.
wouldn't
I
even
was with
have to
her
set
and I
up
said,
your own
"Oh
camera
shit!"
nowadays.
I said, "Oh shit!" And she was like, "Yep, you're right. It definitely, people watching it now were going, oh look at these creepy guys." Bush, we have Bush.
I'm still a fan.
Oh, me too. I fucking love it's just certain things like that just
Yeah,
with today's people just didn't
it
these
has
days
not.
people are going, oh my god.
Yeah, yeah. It's funny you mentioned that. Because I'm doing my Trashy Tuesday reviews, and I've been looking through the Tromaville catalog, particularly the Toxic Avenger, and I just watched the fourth one, and holy shit, Mikey, I've given a huge shout out to you in that one, so I know you'll love it. But the first 15 minutes is so bad. Like it's really cringeworthy to the point of being offensive. Well, it's offensive to some, but I got over it. Yeah, it's
That's
so
the whole point, man.
bad. Yeah, and that's
Yeah,
the thing. Like I think it's got a specific audience. I yeah, I just hope the woke brigade don't get it.
yeah. Here's another one of those that guys, David Raymer, I do believe.
Yeah,
Dick Miller is like the hey, it's that guy.
yeah,
Yeah, just push buttons, man. That's always a terrible idea. See if this button
yeah.
does. It kills you, man. That's what it does.
Well,
Now
it's
that
going
friend
to
of his
eventually.
looks really familiar too. Who is that guy? That friend of his? Because he looks hella familiar as well. I seen him in something.
Okay, Steve Marshall. He was in 21 Jump Street.
Okay.
Doesn't look as though he's been in a whole lot, to be honest.
Maybe it's this I was thinking of.
Yeah. No, definitely. He's only been in nine shows, 9 movies, and TV shows all up. So, yeah, I think he's. Oh, I don't want to say iconic because I think iconic gets thrown out a bit too much.
Right.
But in this film, he is iconic. Like, he stands out because he is that, sort of loudmouth but nice friend. He's looking out for his mate, even though he's got his own issues. Like, he always takes time to make sure his mate's looked after. So he's a good friend. I think that's what stands out.
Yeah.
So you withdrew in the chat. Thanks for joining. Hope you're doing well.
Hey, what's going on?
And really, Susan Snyder's in this?
Like with the cryogenics, it's like cryogenics to them is just something normal. It's like there's no telling how long the aliens have been using it, but they got it down to the science. That's the kid from '59, right?
Yeah. Johnny.
Yeah, Johnny.
Yes, it's funny. Mikey hit Susan Snyder has a small part in this. People always go, from Kill Clowns. I remember her from like Return of the Living Dead Part 2.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
Yeah. And I know Return of the Living Dead Part 2, like, I know a lot of people hate 4 and 5, but I don't hate Return of the Living Dead Part 2, but it's not my favourite. I think 4 is actually better than 2.
Yeah. 2 just gets a little too on the comedy side. That's the problem with it.
Yeah.
Where the first one had the perfect mix. But the second one, I knew the second Michael Jackson popped across there and shit. When they're getting electrocuted and he pops across there, I was like, yep, they've definitely went too far.
Yeah. I think it was they tried to throw it back to the corpse on the table with the the damn screwdriver out my head.
Yes, damn screwdriver out of my damn head. Yeah. Yeah. Miss Snyder, she did a few things right around this time. She's Killer Clowns. Yeah, that's another one where she's like the main chick in there. We definitely see it this where Slither got influenced from. Slither was always one that I wanted. That I wanted to do. I just never got around to it. I just never,
Really? Well, yeah. Did you want to do a review on that? I'm happy to do Slither. I fucking love that film.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, sure. I mean, if you want to, yeah, we definitely can.
Yeah,
that's mainly what my content is now is doing reviews with the team and physical media is basically what I'm going to be doing from here on out. And then watches with with you and stuff like that, on other channels.
Yeah.
No more one
cool, man. Like, yeah.
But think about it, man. I've done enough to cover a whole
Chrissy
career.
In the chat with
I've done enough of them to do 2 or 3 fucking careers.
Yeah, you've done heaps, man, heaps.
I'm just over it. You know, I
And I
just
think if you go to your channel, how many videos have you done all up, like in total on your channel? Like, there's
like
what,
340 something
400?
total, and I think over
Yeah,
200 of them were watched.
yeah,
So not everybody does them, which is cool. There's just not a whole lot of room for a lot of people to do them anymore. You know what I mean? Everybody's doing so many.
yeah,
So, and I always got to
yeah. And I mean,
start trying to do new stuff. I got to do new shit. Just keep myself
you got to
busy.
keep moving.
I do. Yeah,
Yeah,
badly.
yeah. He's 30 years and he's still pining for the prom queen.
What did I miss? Thrillers. Oh, nothing, man. Just we're
Yeah,
back to the poor girl getting chopped up in the car again.
Tom Atkins has just shown up. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. It's like, go ahead, Jimmy. He see himself in current age.
well, it's funny, how you're saying, like, back in the 1956, different times. You know, I still think these 80s, that'd be a killer time
Oh, it
to
was,
be
man.
the age we are now. Back then, yeah,
It was so cool to be a teenager in the 80s, man. It really was. I wouldn't mind being a teenager in the 70s too. I think that'd been even better.
yeah, yeah. Hmm. I've
New-
heard about that one, Mikey. Low Life. It's on Tubi. Um, JT was actually raving about it. Like, he said it's really good for a Tubi original. Yeah. The funny thing is, Tubi's been doing some weird stuff in Australia. Like, it's been putting movies on there, but then the same day taking them off, and
Hmm.
then 2 days later we'll put them back in. So I got a mate of mine who was watching 8mm, the Nick Cage
Huh.
one. The next day they took it off, and then 3 days later it's back on there. They did the same with Festival of the Dead. Like, they took that off. Like, I had it all lined up and ready to watch, gone in a day, and that's like new. That's only been out about 2 weeks.
Hmm. I don't know. Yeah, you know, you see the night janitor here. He one that played by. I think it's one played by Steve Minor.
Yeah, just gonna jump away for 2 secs. I'll be back in a minute.
All right. Huh. Not to check it out. Yeah, I've heard of it. I just haven't seen it before, Mikey. There's another one that I want to see too. It's got a girl in it. She kind of puts you in mind of just the way the character is. Kind of puts you in mind of May. You know, from the film May. Um, and it's called Burn. And it looks interesting. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm thinking about checking it out. But the chick so reminded me of Meg. I mean, 2 books and one sucked. Okay. What are your books about? Not Crease is great, yeah. It's just just like I was telling Ninja, man. It's just it's just pure '80s fun, you know. It's just fun. It wasn't made to be any Oscar winner or nothing. It was just made to have a good time. It's somewhere between Slither and a zombie movie, you know. It's both.
Hey, sorry about that. Just had to run and get some Panadol. I've had a cracker of a headache all day. Does anyone read Christopher Pike? I missed this comment, but yes. Actually, hold on 2 seconds. Hmm.
Jedi, okay. Jedi as Girl Scout troop. Another is a heavy and classic reboot of the only script I wrote, which is about a mystic ghost that haunts a porcelain doll seeking a vet. That sounds interesting. Both of them do. It's funny how his catchphrase is "thrill me," and on the subtitles here he just said "thrilling music."
All right, so there you go. One of my favourite Christopher Pike novels, Hollow Skull. I've had this for a long time. I still read it. It's just a really good book.
I read anything from. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, just going through this, and Night of the Creeps is great. I'll definitely give it that. And sorry, just sort of catching up on the chat as well.
There it
What
is
I
again. It
missed.
says "thrilling music." I guess funny considering his catchphrases. Well, there's funny coincidences.
That was interesting because it looked as though, like, when he was coming up there, he was handing her a flower.
Yeah, it's funny. Like
Hmm.
with them going through the grass and shit, it kind of puts you in mind of Shivers too. Shivers. That's some Cronenbergs are definitely ones I wouldn't mind reviewing for sure.
Yeah. Which one?
Oh, hey man, any of the you know, um, probably I'd probably avoid Scanners for
Yeah.
now, but I don't know, Rabid or fucking Shivers or any of them, or like you say, we could do Slither too.
Yeah. I mean, I'm
Hey
still looking to get a good copy of Rabbit and Shivers in my collection because I remember watching them on VHS, and they've just got this certain nostalgia vibe to me. Like I can still go back and watch them now, and they just hit the same. Like they're really good.
Oh yeah, Sliver is yeah. Sliver is good. Yeah, it's very good. Um, that's another one that's just you have a good time with Slither
Yeah,
and Shivers. I don't know, man. I kind of caught Shivers late, but it ended up being one of my favorite Cronenberg.
yeah. Well, I mean, you've got it behind you, like the poster.
Hell yeah, theatrical even. Hey, see over here
Yeah,
is see the burning. That's also theatrical. I
yeah.
just have
I
behind
saw
you.
it behind you. Nice.
But they're all theatrical. The frames in two or three of those are white, and I hate that. But
Yeah.
I was able to get three of them for like 30 some bucks for
Oh,
41 by
cool.
27 frames. So and then the black ones for three
Mm,
of them were like 60. So
yeah. Joseph's brought up a good thing. He wants to see The Strangers Chapter 1. Now, that
yeah,
comes out in
yeah,
about 10 days, I believe,
yeah. I'm curious about it.
mid-May. Yeah. I don't know. I love the original The Strangers film. I really do. Like, it's still
So
one of
do I.
my favorites. Like, it just
Yes.
holds up really well. But I wasn't sold on the sequel. And I know a lot of people are fans of it. I get that. I just
I prefer the
The
original.
Strangers didn't need a sequel. Yeah.
Nope. No, I
So
didn't.
I'm interested because they're doing it. This is going to be a trilogy. So I'm still not sold on the fact that they're just pumping out these movies as trilogies now. Like, yeah, The
Yeah.
Exorcist. Did we really need more? Hmm.
Yeah.
Although I have heard that
The
what's his name,
next
Michael
Exorcist is going to
Flanagan
be directed by
is
Mike Flanagan.
yeah. That could be
That's
good,
interesting.
but that could be good.
He will definitely go a different direction with it. You're not going to see, you know what I mean? It's not
Yeah,
going to steal off the original. It's going to go its own way, which is what it needs to do.
yeah.
Just like Legion, you know?
And I mean, look, Legion still stands up. Like after
Yeah.
all these years, it just still kicks ass.
Because it didn't try to, you know, steal off the original. You know what I mean? It went its own way, which is what
Correct.
you've got to do. You know, you got, and Flanagan will. So
Yeah.
I'm definitely curious about that.
Got the caveman himself in the chat. Caveman movies and more.
What's going on, good man?
Reminding everyone to hit that like button. So thank you very much for doing that. Much appreciated.
Homicide.
Spanky and Alfalfa. Yeah, Mr. Miner, the janitor.
Yeah, that's definitely not Steve Miner, is it? So
No,
so it must be one of the other janitors.
yeah,
If that's Steve Miner, man, he changed a lot.
he's a good actor. What can we say? We've got Ms. Caveman in the chat as well. Hello there. Thank you for joining.
What's up? What is up?
Screaming like banshees.
Hey, Chris, what's going on, man?
Hey, Chris.
He's lying. We did it. But, see. And most of this film was shot in an old Werber store that it closed down. They just kind of
Really?
made it into a
Oh,
makeshift. Yeah, made it into like a makeshift type of. Yeah, just the way he hits his cigarette kind
thank
of
you very much, Bruce.
reminds you of like the old of the old time, like Philip Marlowe or Private Eye type shit from way back in the day. Just the way he hits a cigarette and everything, it's just like that.
Yeah, Joe wants to meet Danielle Harris. Don't we all?
Yeah,
Don't we all? But no, I've heard nothing but nice things about her. Like apparently she's like a super nice person. So yeah,
she is. Nice.
I'd love to meet her as well.
Yeah, I met her through a an interview that was being done with her. But so I mean, I kind of met her, but she's real cool. She's just down to earth. She's just a
Yeah,
person, you know. She don't try to be anything but that.
yeah. So I know a lot of people get people for interviews and stuff like that. Like JT, he gets some great ones. There's a lot of channels that get a lot of people on there for interviews. I just never had any inkling as to how how I should go about that, or if I even should. I don't even know what kind of questions would I ask. Like I enjoy watching these people. I enjoy the work that they do. I don't know what I'd ask them if I got them on. I'd be like, the
Right.
fuck do I say now?
Yeah. I mean, so some are, just like everybody else. Some are cool, some aren't. Just like everybody else.
Yeah, yeah,
Some are assholes. Some are nice people, just like every other Joe on the planet.
yeah, for sure.
And then and they're probably cool sometimes and assholes other times, just like all the rest of us.
Yeah,
Everybody has their but yeah,
I
when I actually
just
talk to her,
noticed something. The tank top that Brad's wearing right now,
right.
it's got the same logo on it as the one Eliza Dushku was wearing in Wrong Turn.
Huh. Hmm. I don't remember that. I haven't seen
Hmm.
that in a minute.
Well, I just because I'm doing the Wrong Turn series, but yeah, like one of the, one of the gifts that's out there is just her holding this barbed wire, and you see like that they framed it perfectly in the shot, where it's just her top half and this white tank top, and it's got that logo dead center in the middle. So yeah,
Hmm. Yeah, I do remember the tank top, but I mean, I don't remember what was on it, but I do remember she was a tank top, wearing a tank top. That definitely stood out.
yeah.
Kitty, oh my God, poor Kitty.
Oh yeah. I mean, look, I wouldn't be too nervous, Joseph. She's be yourself. You know,
Yeah. Well, she's definitely his favorite, so I can definitely understand that.
yeah,
'Cause,
yeah. Oh yeah,
you know, the one thing that I always worried about in meeting a celebrity was them not being very nice or very good people and being disappointed. Going back to the old "don't meet your idol" kind of thing.
yeah,
That's what I was always worried about. Being disappointed. At the kind of people they are.
yeah. I mean, I've met a few celebrities through, you know, they do the conventions here, but I mean nothing. There's no horror conventions over here. So the ones that I've met are what's his name? Well, Norman Reedus. I met him. He was cool, like very cool person, very chilled out. But this was probably, I think, season 2 or 3 of The Walking Dead. So he hadn't really. He was becoming a bigger star then, so it was still pretty chill. I don't know, if that's changed now. Maybe it has, maybe it hasn't. But I mean, he had done stuff before then.
Oh yeah,
Who
he'd
else?
done Boondock Saints. He'd done Blade 2.
Yeah,
It's crazy that they don't give you guys
Boondock Saints is.
conventions over there, man.
Oh, tell me about it. Tell me about it.
Kind of a bummer. They got them here all the time.
It is, but I mean, yeah. And I definitely get it because travel would be a real bitch, like it would be.
Yeah. Oh, definitely, definitely. Because they'd like to hop a plane just to get over here, and by the time they did all that shit, the people over there would have to offer them so much money just to go through the trouble of getting over there and doing it.
Yeah. I know Bill Moseley was over here many years ago because he was filming a couple of movies for Chris Sun.
Yeah.
And I met him. He was really cool, like very chilled out, very relaxed. But I mean, he's making movies over here, so he's coming over to film the movies. So there's a convention he's going to promote. Makes sense to add them, do them all together. A couple of other people I met were Laura Vandervoort, and she was in the Rabid remake, but she was over here. She was doing promoting Supergirl because she was Supergirl in Smallville. I think that was it. Maybe it was something else. And David Anders, who was in iZombie and the TV show Heroes. I mean, they were really cool, but I heard some horror stories about some of the other actors that were there that were just really, not cool. Just like, they'll take your money, get a photo, go. Whereas these guys are like, they'd have a chat with you, they'd chill out, just.
Yeah, I've heard that about a few of the stars over here too that go around all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't remember who specifically I heard about. It just wasn't very. I heard Malcolm McDowell wasn't very personable. I heard Tom Savini wasn't all that. He was kind of personable, but he was kind of a smart assy attitude.
Yeah.
I
But I mean, yeah, he's in his 70s. He can be a smart ass if he wants.
Yeah. Yeah, but I heard Malcolm McDowell was not personable at all.
Yeah.
He just wanted to hurry up and.
I mean, to be honest, yeah, he's probably been there, done that. He's probably over it by now. Which it sucks because he's in. Yeah, that you look at what he's been in, like Clockwork Orange,
right.
The Halloween remakes, everything else that he's been in as well. Like, just be there for your fans, man. That's it. That's all they ask.
Yeah. Yeah.
Act your way through it. You're an actor. Act through it.
Yeah, just like with Linda Blair, you know what I mean? How shitty she is about The Exorcist now. She doesn't like to talk about Savage Streets and all that. It's like people aren't going there to talk about animals with you. We know you're an animal activist. We go there to see you to talk about your film roles, not your activism.
Yeah. I mean, look, that's all. Yeah. That's all well and good. Yeah, man, that's all good, JT. Don't worry about it. There's always next time. Yeah, but yeah, just happy to have you in the chat, man. And of course, real world stuff always takes priority. Got to make those dollar bills, y'all.
So what is he supposed to? I mean, is he supposed to have some kind of a disease or something that causes a problem with his legs, or is that the deal?
I think it was like polio or something.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm not
I
sure
thought
that's
something like
a question. Yeah, I'm not sure that's a question we can answer, Joseph, because you know maybe Jamie Lee Curtis had not seen those Halloween films, or yeah, could be any
yeah,
reason, man.
I heard she made Scout Taylor Compton cry because she just act like she had no idea even who they were. Her and Danielle
Yeah,
Harris. So I, I guess Danielle got pissed.
yeah. I mean, she probably didn't. I don't know. Like maybe she's not into horror films, so she didn't watch the Halloween remake. Maybe she doesn't want to watch someone else take on a role that made her famous. Who knows?
I I know Beverly from Spooky Kisses on here. She said she met her in New York. She just kind of ran into her in New York, and she said she had a bitch
Mm,
attitude. That's what Beverly said.
yeah. I think there's a fine line with actors. Like they get to a certain, they're young and they're all, yeah, oh, we're the next big thing. We don't have to talk to you, you know. But then
Right.
they get into the middle ground where they mellow out, and then they get to Jamie Lee Curtis, Malcolm McDowell, Tom Savini. They get to that age and they're like, yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't have to deal with
And,
you. Yeah, I've done my time. But in that middle ground is where they're really cool.
yeah, and he gets away like like Keanu Reeves, which they say he's still cool as fuck. They say he's just a nice guy, man, and he's about as famous.
Yeah,
And he's about as famous as you can get.
yeah. I mean, you ask anyone, like, what movie would you rather watch? And 9 times out of 10, someone's going to say Keanu Reeves film over
Mm.
a Malcolm McDowell film or a Tom Savini. Yeah, not that he's in that. Well, yeah, he did act in some films, From Dusk Till Dawn, but they're just not well known.
Right.
Like they're just like Tom Savini, not to the general public. Jamie Lee Curtis, yeah, because she's had not just the horror, but she's had so much outside of horror, like True Lies, Trading Places.
Yeah.
I bet she doesn't like talking about that film.
She did. Yeah. Oh man. Well, what's that new one? The fuck. The one with the James Bond dude in it. Fuck. I can't remember. Oh, I show. Hey Patrick, what's going on, man?
What?
Um. Um.
Jamie Lee Curtis, James Bond. Ah, yeah. When you say it, I'll be like, oh yeah, why didn't I think of that?
It's one with Daniel Craig in it. Daniel Craig. Oh, there's two of them now. God damn it. It's escaping my brain right now.
Start with Jamie Lee Curtis.
And yeah, she was
Jamie Lee Curtis and
she was
Daniel
engaged.
Craig. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Joseph.
Yeah, take it easy, man.
Uh, yeah. Oh, Knives Out.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I
Knives Out. I
cannot.
think that's the one. Yeah. But did you ever
And,
did did you see the TV series Scream Queens?
no, I never did watch that.
Now that came out. When did that come out? I reckon probably about 7 or 8 years ago, like possibly longer. And that had Jamie Lee Curtis in it. Now, for
Yeah,
someone who doesn't want to be known as a scream queen, to star in something like I reckon something happened between then and the Halloween films that just made her
yeah.
like hate everything to do with that something. Yeah, maybe it was a bad experience or something. I don't know, but I could be just talking
Yeah.
shit. Who knows?
But Halloween 2018 is what got her foot back in the door because she'd been pretty much forgotten about. So without that, she wouldn't be doing any of the shit she's doing now.
Mm, yeah,
Just like
and
the
I mean,
original
yeah. Then she
Halloween
went and
got her
did
foot in the door to begin with.
yeah. And what's she doing now? Nothing.
Yeah. But a couple of years ago, she did a film and won a supporting actress Oscar, I do believe, finally.
Yeah, everything, everywhere, all at once. But
Yeah.
I still haven't seen that. Everyone tells me I'm going to watch it. Apparently, it's really good.
I haven't seen it yet either. It's time to leave the room. I'll see you next time. Okay, take it easy. Chrissy, right? Chrissy?
Thanks for being here. Much appreciated. And we'll see you next time for sure. That'll be in a couple of weeks.
He, he's in this, Russell? The dude that played Bluto and the dude in Pieces,
Huh.
the gardener?
Wow.
I love that dude, man. Just the looks he gets on his face. Like in Pieces, he just like, he's just giving me eyeball, just looking at, he's beat a shell, all those cops there by the pool. And finally, that cop pulls out his gun. He says, "Fucking stop or I'll blow your brains out." And finally, he's like, "All right." After he done beat up the whole police force. I didn't. He was in. I had forgotten. Like I say, it's been years since I've seen this one.
Hmm.
I always thought he should have done more films. That dude that played Bluto, man. Like I said, he's just entertaining. Just looks, just his facial expressions enough. All by themselves. Perfect Bluto, man. Just like Shelley Duvall was the perfect olive oil. I mean, you couldn't dream for a better olive oil than Shelley Duvall back then. Not to mention Rod Williams as Popeye. I mean, very well cast, that Popeye film.
Yeah, he's been in quite a few films, like Paul Smith, who played Bluto. Just having a look at what he's done.
Hmm.
Amazing.
Oh shit, chop. Damn. This fucker just roaming about the town, fucking killing people. This fucking walking skeleton.
Yeah, Dante
Good
and the
effects,
Palmer.
man. You know what I mean? Good practical effects
Oh,
in this. Because I think this is the Greg Nicotero team, the K and B or whatever. Because they're in it as zombies. I know.
hmm.
I didn't check up to see if that was a team, but I think it is. I'm usually on top of that kind of shit. God damn
All I know is they really do know their shit.
it. Hell yeah, man. Because this dude walking through, I mean, walking through there, he looks like a fucking walking fucking. I
Yeah,
mean, especially
It
for
looks like a
1986, man.
decomposing corpse.
Yeah, 1986 was on low budget. You couldn't ask for better.
Yeah, and I was actually just thinking the same thing, Russell. Like some of the newer effects really don't hold a candle to this stuff. Like they really don't. I mean, you do get a lot that do. Like you look at the Hatchet series, the practical effects used in that, and JT did a fantastic interview um, with the guy that worked on the visual effects for Hatchet and a lot of other movies as well. Chrome Skull laid to rest. Um, so yeah, there are some out there that do really, really do a good job, but then you get others, and it's I don't know if it's because CGI is so cheap now. Like it's cheaper to use CGI than it is to use practical. But you can get a fine line where you can use both, and it looks great.
Right. That's the key. You got to find that line, man. You can't get carried away with it, or it starts
Mm,
looking fucked up. You got to do it to just enhance
yeah,
rather than create.
exactly, exactly.
Just like when using salt in your food. You want to use salt to bring out the natural flavors, not
Yeah,
create the flavor.
you don't. Yeah. Mikey's still with us because we're just up to what I'm pretty sure is his favourite part, the shower scene.
It's definitely at the top of the list for me. Yeah.
Okay,
Did we
there we
have
go.
two?
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, I
Oh
guess
yeah.
it still comes. Yeah,
Could have to do with his
it's
mood
some of
that
those
day
things like,
too.
yeah, like you get
Everybody
someone
has
on a
bad
bad
days.
day and they're just, yeah,
Oh man, trust me. You catch me
exactly.
on a bad day, man. You'll be totally convinced that I'm a complete prick.
Yeah. Look, I think that's with anyone, with anyone.
Right. Sometimes I'm even a prick when I'm in a good mood.
But I'm the same. Like I somehow, I have to hold myself back and just, okay, breathe.
Yeah, that's where I run
Like
into
with
trouble.
stream, yeah, with StreamYard stuffing up earlier, like just causing issues. Like I was just gonna throw it out the window and just go, no, game over, it's cancelled. But no, it's done working, so
That's why I
which
try
is
to throw
good.
you that message. That's why I was at least
Yeah,
trying to throw you that message to go, hey, I'm starting my phone. Let's see if that's what the problem is. That way you just didn't give up and say, fuck it.
yeah. It's like I had to put it off from last week because I had someone around doing some repairs and stuff like that, so couldn't have that going on while doing this. And then it's like, don't do this to me, Stringer. Don't do it.
Yeah. It bugs a lot, man. It has lots of glitches. It's because they're always
Yeah,
fucking with something. But as much as it costs, like I have the lowest plan, which is like $25 a month. For $25 a month, man, it should be a lot more. You know, I don't know. It just
yeah,
$12 a month for this. Come on, man.
yeah. I mean, I'm just using the free version, so I can't really complain.
Yeah,
But I
right.
mean, I get it. If there's a lot of people streaming at the same time, things like that, maybe it's their servers. Who knows? I don't know. But
Yeah,
like I said, if you're paying for a service, you want it to be working when you need it to work.
right. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking I might do a few unboxings with some of the new editions that I picked up, like the Halloween 3 one, things like that. because that's got some cool shit in it. Like those Vision ones are just packed with stuff.
I love those editions, man. I
Yeah.
seen a Halloween 2 and 3, and I was like, man, see, because I have a lot of Halloween 2 and 3s. Yeah, Halloween 2, Halloween 3 are just ones like some others, like Shivers and shit like that. That I like to have lots of
Mm.
different editions. And I seen those, and I was like, man, I
Yeah.
gotta try to get my hands on that.
Yeah. It's like me and Dawn of the Dead. Like the remake and the
Yeah,
original, like I need to have anything like that. Like I've got the original VHS, I've got my DVD, I've got my Blu-ray, you know, I've got the remake on DVD and Blu-ray, you know, special editions and whatnot. Got to have them. Got to have them.
yeah. Let's see.
Yeah.
Just like
No, see
Fulci
my
and Argento. I gotta get a lot. I gotta get
yeah.
all those editions too, because like Opera, man, Opera's got so many great editions.
Yeah. So I mean
Suspiria.
you've got
Oh,
those epic editions, you know, epic editions of opera and that like yeah. Me I'm
I,
just happy with having it on
I
Blu-ray.
should probably, yeah, I should probably do a video for just to show off those three, man. I still have not shown
Yeah.
off that Butcher Duckling yet, and I
Yeah,
need
'cause
to
I
do
mean
a video.
don't yeah,
Huh?
like do one that you know shows it off in full like, you know, a nice one because they are fucking kick ass those ones.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Larry, that's actually, you know, like StreamYard was a monster this morning. Like I said, I was ready to throw it. Um, but the thing is, I work for a service provider here, and yeah,
Yeah.
so I can't say I've got issues with my service provider.
At least this will give me time to catch up
Mm,
on a lot of my physical media and different collectibles that I've been wanting to do videos for. Like I still haven't
yeah.
done a video yet for the NECA, that real nice NECA, the thing. I still haven't done a video for that. So
Oh
I,
yeah.
I just know I don't want to do any lives on my channel anymore for a very long time. Not for
Yeah.
that. Now maybe with the team doing reviews, but not any watch along. God, oh my God, I'm so
No. 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 The problem is like, yeah, there's so many different service providers in Australia, and yeah, no comment. No comment.
your provider not good.
No, they're fine. They're fine. I just don't use the one that I work for.
Oh yeah, okay. Mine's not bad. My service provider's
I,
not bad.
yeah,
Oh, they're on their
yeah.
way in what in the
This
bus.
is a good one. I love this bus scene. Like the driver, like this scene is amazing. Like the eyes, you got to watch the eyes.
Yeah, right.
Like it's very quick, but the eyes bulge out of the head. So good.
I forgot about that.
There we go.
There's Dick Miller.
Everyone's favorite.
That guy, yeah.
It's that
Joe
guy.
Dante. Joe Dante wanted him in everything. I think he was in every film. Like from the time he met Dick Miller to the time that Dick Miller
Mm.
died, I think he was in every one of his films. He died just a few years ago, not that long ago. I don't think.
No, I mean he's probably best known for Gremlins. but
Yeah, that
he's
and
just
the guy
been
that
in
runs
so
the
much.
bookstore, the guy that runs the bookstore in The Howling too,
Yeah,
the one that sells the silver bullets.
I
Damn.
think.
Oh,
Well, they
also
are thinking of
Terminator.
making it. Yeah, Terminator. He was the gun store clerk.
Yeah, I forgot about that for a minute until I put the shotgun together with, in this scene here. I was thinking, yeah, he was the
Yeah,
gun for sale.
yeah. Larry mentioned it too. He's given so much, like the Burbs, Demon
Yes.
Knight. Obviously Gremlins. Like that's where I first knew him from. Um,
Hmm.
let's have a look. Yeah, lots of TV. Small Soldiers as well. Deep Space Nine. We were talking about that earlier.
There she is, Suzanne Snyder. Uh-oh, she gonna answer. Oh, shit. There he is.
Wow,
Brad
she
is
looks
Brad.
very different with blonde hair.
Yeah, here they go.
Elvira feature film. Is that the uh yeah, Elvira's had a couple of feature films. Like there's one Mistress of the Dark, and then I think Elvira's Haunted Hills. I grew up with Mistress of the Dark.
Yeah.
grew up a
Like,
lot with that one. Yeah, Demon Knights. Demon Knight is such a good movie, and I know I think I wouldn't say it's overrated, but it's perfectly rated.
yeah.
It's just got a good cast in it too. Like Billy Zane is fantastic in that role.
He always is, man. Like we're him in Dead Calm. Have you ever seen Dead Calm with Nicole Kidman and
Oh yeah,
Anthony
oh
Hopkins?
yeah,
Anthony Hopkins with Sam Neill. Yeah.
oh yeah.
And also
Same here.
he also played the prick
Yeah,
fiance in Titanic.
yep. He was also the Phantom as
He was
well.
such a prick, man. God damn, that dude was such an ass.
Yeah, but he does it
He's a
well.
little slut,
He
isn't
does it
it?
well.
Oh yeah. Well, he's a little slut, isn't it? Like motherfucker, what's your brother called? And remember, um, David Warner plays his main muscle. Remember, which David
Mm,
Warner was great.
yeah.
Damn, there went Brad's face, man. Sorry, Brad. Don't take it personal.
Don't take it personal.
Here he is. The
uh,
subtitles against it, thrilling music, right underneath Tom Atkins coming through the door. I don't know if they did that shit on purpose. You know, just because for the subtitles on this saying
yeah,
thrilling music. I wonder if they did that shit on purpose.
love that. The face ripped off. It just looks. And then we've got the line.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
good news is your dates are here.
yeah.
The
What's the bad
bad news,
news?
they're dead. They're
Shit.
dead.
Oh shit. Yeah. Now she got the flamethrower and he got the shotgun. So these two, like she played like an early version of the kick ass chick. Of course, you had Sigourney Weaver first, and you had
Yeah,
Sarah Connor. But for a film like this,
yeah,
this was unusual for a chick to be holding a flamethrower and shit. She's kind of breaking ground here in a way. you didn't see the chicks kicking ass in these kind of films.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. She's like one of the first.
If
If
you
they ever,
ever try.
he grabs her by the head and shoves it down. Duck. I'm not so sure how that would work as far as as far as the torch goes. Using a cigarette, just
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm afraid it might burn his hand up.
Needs an open flame. Needs an
Yeah,
open flame.
I'm just not sure it worked all that well. But that's all
I
right.
think it's like
Car-
the flicking of the cigarette on petrol or gas. Um,
yeah,
doesn't
it'll
quite
put it
work.
out.
So it does need that open flame. Yeah.
It'll
But
put it right out, just like as if you're throwing it in water. Yep. He's like, God damn, let go. Ah, he remembers that
boom.
chick.
Yeah.
Boom. That just made him lose it. Fuck you. These people take no for an answer. That's
Oh.
why it's called creeps because of the guy. I hadn't really thought about that until she said,
Hmm. It's the worst lock in existence right there. Let a love tap and it just falls off.
yeah,
And I'm not sure how. Yeah, I'm picking it apart here, but the door opens outwards.
right.
So he puts a lawnmower in front of it to stop it from opening inwards. Like,
This scene was the last scene that they filmed. After they wrapped,
okay.
they decided that they needed the scene in there because they felt like that there was like timing issues and shit, so they filmed this and stuck it
Yeah.
in there. Or pacing, they felt there was a bit of pacing problem there, which I don't see why.
Wonder if
I don't think it's film has pacing issues at all.
no, no. It's this third act is done rather well.
Yeah, I mean, especially around this time, they felt they needed a pacing issue fix here. It's like what? I mean, it goes pretty quick from just from about
Yeah.
you know probably all through the third
Like
act moves quick.
looking at that lawnmower scene, just wondering if Peter Jackson took some inspiration from it maybe.
Maybe, yeah. I hadn't thought about it. Yeah, just
So
like
I mean
we
there's
was talking about us.
so many yeah. Well, I mean we grew
We
up
talking about
watching
sort
movies. If we were to make a movie, we're gonna take inspiration from the movies we grew up from. Just like Rob
right.
Zombie takes inspiration for his music and things like that. Like,
Just like we were talking about Slither.
yeah,
It definitely takes inspiration from this and Shivers. Definitely both
mm,
of them. I mean, you can
yeah,
see parts in it for both.
yeah. But I mean, if you ask James Gunn, I don't know, whoever did it, whoever did
Yeah,
Slither. No, I've never heard of Night of the Creeps ever.
right. Same thing Steve Miner said
Bullshit.
that. Same thing Steve Miner said about Bay of Blood. You know what I mean? It's like, all
Yeah.
right, bye, motherfucker. No damn well. That scene is almost perfectly, exactly just like the scene in
Yeah.
Bay of Blood. With you know, just tell the
I
truth.
mean, there's nothing wrong with taking inspiration from
No,
another movie.
No, because you're just paying homage to it. You're just showing respect to it. Like Tarantino made a career out of
Yeah,
it. He has, you know. Yeah, that is so fucking gross. There's like thousands of these fuckers, man. It's like watching a bunch of ants or something like that crawl over each other.
yeah.
That kind of thing bugs me. You just caught it, toss it aside. Kick it up. Because once it goes in your mouth or whatever, I think you're pretty much fucked until somebody blows your head off or whatever.
Yeah.
Once it goes, it's not like you can get it out,
Well, the strange thing is, like, you see the I think his mate Cameron, how long it took to take over them, but then just before, one of the women, the fraternity women, I don't know, whatever,
Yeah.
she got one, and bang, instant. Like, she changed instantly almost.
Yeah. 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 They're
I
instantly
guess,
fucking just dead.
yeah,
Yeah. So just ooh. Now they're all taking aim. They're going, where do you get you, motherfucker?
it's the real me.
Drill me. Boom. They were planning. They talk about making a sequel to this, and there is kind of like a loose sequel. Over in Germany. It's called Night of the Creeps 2, Zombie Town in Germany. But I've
Oh yeah,
never seen or heard anything.
I did see many years ago a movie called Zombie Town. I wonder if that's
Yeah, I think that might be what they're. It might be what they're
the
referring
same
to.
one, maybe.
You know, all of them were there. Yep, the doggy.
Yeah,
Hi, fella. Ah, just got his brand new cutie girlfriend. Put him over. Oh yeah, man. Makeup effects and creeps designed by David Miller.
mm.
Hmm.
I think the alternate ending where it goes to the cemetery.
Mm-hmm.
Is, I don't know which ending I prefer though. I honestly don't. Like, they both leave it open, like open for a sequel.
Yeah.
But there's just something cool about something cool about the dog shooting out one, but the alien scanning the cemetery with that searchlight, and
Right.
yeah, both very
Yeah.
cool endings.
I seen the alternate ending, which is what they call the original ending. I guess that was the original one.
Mm.
The other one is. I seen it once, but it's been a long time.
Yeah, they're both. It's a really cool looking. They're both really good endings. I don't know which one I prefer.
Yeah, mine's
I
probably
think
a little bit just
they could have done them both.
yeah, just so I could see the other one, just so I remember what it is, because I don't remember exactly.
Yeah, definitely worth it. But there we have it. Night of the Creeps.
Yeah.
Man, that's a classic. I love that movie.
Yeah, it's
It's
just
just,
fun, man. It's what they should.
yeah,
It's what it should have been.
yeah, it is. It doesn't pretend to be anything else either. It's, yeah, it's not trying to win
Something good.
Oscars for anything. It's there
Yep.
to be enjoyed
Just
just as a
entertaining.
fun film. Yeah, exactly. And I mean, what more could you want? What more could you
There's
want?
there's not enough of those anymore. I don't think. Everybody tries so hard to get
Yeah.
approval that they're just not trying to do what the whole point of it was to begin with, and that's just to entertain you.
Hmm. Yeah. I mean, they're either trying to, make a statement, bring a point across, which is fine if you want to do that.
Yeah.
But we also need to have some entertainment out there, just pure fun.
Mm, yeah.
And that's definitely what this
Eighties were
is. And there's definitely not enough of them out there anymore.
the the
Definitely
eighties didn't
not
take itself
enough
too
out of
seriously with shit like that. The eighties were, it tried not to take
it.
itself
They did
seriously.
not.
They just enjoy. Oh
Yeah,
man.
exactly. And that's the beauty of it. It was a time. And we don't see those films like that anymore. And we probably won't, unfortunately. But yeah,
Mm,
that is
well,
it for Out of the Creeps. So what do you got on? You're taking a break from the live streams, but you've got your reviews and all that lined up. Anything you want to you know, promote or
yeah, just
let anyone know it's
yeah,
coming out?
just doing some just gonna be trying to catch up on the some physical media shit. Try not to be in front of the camera too much. Just see if on one channels, on other people's channels, like on yours or whatever. Um,
Yeah,
doing doing the live review with you guys on the team that we put together too. Though I'm really into doing that. Um, so that too. Other than that, I'm just taking it easy and getting away from the public as far as my channel goes.
getting away from the live kind of action, which got to take a break. And
Yeah,
like I said, you've got to change it up. You've got to be fresh. You've got to keep that mind active, keep doing new things.
yeah. I have to challenge myself, man. That's why I want to do a lot of these reviews now, is because I found that it'd been so long since I had done them that when me and JT did the burning, man, I had a really good time with it. I decided then that I want to do a
Yeah,
lot more like that. A lot of those 2 and 3 man reviews where you just pass it off to the next guy kind of thing.
yeah, just having a discussion about the movie itself and going into certain things. Yeah, it'll be fun, man. I'm looking forward to it. Just got to
Uh,
decide on the movie now.
yeah. Oh
And
shit.
that's the problem because there's
We
so
only
many
have to
good
choose
ones.
from.
There are so
Only have
many
to
good
choose.
ones. Like I'll do any of them.
Cool. So I mean, we could start off with either Slither, or we can go into the Cronenbergs, or if you want to do Slither or whatever, and then wait till you get some good physical, physical editions of them personally. We can do
Yeah,
we can wait and do the Cronenbergs then if you want.
yeah. Look, I've definitely got Sliver, so I can definitely do that. Any of the other ones that I've sent you, the ones that I've messaged you, yeah, any of them.
That'll work.
Um, I mean, I'm more than happy to watch, you know, online somewhere in the hidden dark depths of the internet,
Right.
Rabbit or Slither and do that. But I really want, they're just my personal things that I want to get them and add them to my collection. Like, I have to, like,
Oh,
they're my
yep.
holy grails.
Yes.
Like, because I've already got scanners. I've got scanners 1, 2, and 3 from Cronenberg. Well, scanners from Cronenberg, but there was a box that came with 2 and 3. Actually, put on two. Two's actually underrated. I enjoy two. Three, not
I
so
don't
much.
remember.
You know,
Um,
has a young oh, what's his name? I don't know. It's an actor. He's been in other things, but he was in Stargate Atlantis. He was also in the Rise of the Planet of the Apes. I just can't think of his name. David something. It's probably not David, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, he was playing the son of the main character from Scanners. He plays the son, and it's him.
Okay.
In Scanners too. Now I have to find out his name.
Okay.
David Hewlett.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he's one. Again, he's one of those ones you see him, you recognise him.
Yeah. Yeah. No one of those that guys. Yeah. Hey, it's that guy. That's what I always call him.
Yeah,
That guy.
but he was the yeah he was the son of David and Kim in Scanners too. So
I'm gonna have to give those another right.
yeah, I
I
don't know.
haven't
I
seen
just
anything since the original Scanners in forever.
yeah. I don't know.
It's one I always
It's
check
still
out.
it never goes out of fashion that one. Like it's a classic. Like I probably do need to go back and rewatch it. I did watch Scanner Cop 1 and 2 last year. It's an interesting spin off to it. They tried to do something different,
Yeah.
but never took off. Never took off, which is unfortunate. But
Bigger Syndrome
what
put out a
can you
really
do?
nice put out a really nice collection of the Scanner Cops here a couple of years ago. Bigger Syndrome.
Nice. Yeah. I'm hoping places like Vision and Umbrella start doing more niche sort of unknown releases, or not unknown, but ones that don't get enough love and
Yeah.
attention. Yeah,
They've been
things like
knocking it
that.
out.
The problem is I'm running out of room.
Yeah. Oh, I know that is. Yeah. I
Yeah.
need to somehow find more room, man. I've got 2 or 3 new stacks that are just like stacked on the floor because I don't know where to put them. I'm gonna have to get creative.
Yeah, there's stuff you want, there's a room
Yep.
for it. Then
Yep.
there's the stuff you want and there's no room for it. It's like, where did that room go?
That's the 2 biggest problems of physical media, man. It's
Yeah.
affording it, finding a place for it.
Yeah. Yeah. And like I've seen some really nice like cheap DVDs, things like that. So, on eBay and things like that. For ones that are out of print and things like that, like Contracted, Antisocial, or a couple that I've seen recently. And I'm like, oh man, I'd love to get them because you can't really stream them anywhere, Contracted or Antisocial, but they're really underrated films. And I'm like, but if I
Oh, yeah,
get them, I'm going to have the room for them. So I'm being very picky with what I get now.
yeah.
But
I have those times.
anyway, yeah. I just we'll wrap this up now. Obviously, I will say if you haven't already, Goraphobe was last month's horror YouTuber of the month, and he put out his nominees, and I was fortunate enough to be one of them. So thank you very much. It is much appreciated, and I did win. So I'm the current horror YouTuber of the month. If you haven't already, please do go and check out my video that I put out and vote for one of the 5 nominees. They're all great channels, and if you haven't, check them out and subscribe to them because they all deserve it. It's I'll be honest with you, it was freaking hard choosing, man. Like it was really hard.
I know. Yeah, it was.
I mean,
I mean, there's 2 or 3 that I knew that I was going to go for, but then Mikey said he didn't want to be one of the nominees, so then I had to find somebody to replace him and think of another one or 2 spots. So I was like, damn, man.
Yeah, yeah. And look, I get it. Like, yeah, each to their own and whatnot. But some of the people that I wanted to put in, they already won it. It's like, you
That's the problem too. Yeah.
know, yeah. So I mean, there's a lot of channels out there though, but they're the ones that I looked at. They're like they've already won it. Oh, okay. What about over 999 subs?
Yeah.
Can't put you in. So yeah, but no, it's good. It's definitely something that I'm very thankful for. So thank you,
Oh
and
yeah,
good luck to the
it's been a long time coming, man. It's been a long
yeah.
time coming, and you should have had it a long time ago. So
Yeah, so did you, but you got it eventually. You got there in the end, and you got it. You know, that's a feather in your cap,
yeah,
one of many. So yeah. But other than that, I've got my Trashy Tuesday out tomorrow. Looking at the film Rats, Night of Terror. I had a fun time doing that one. That was a lot of fun. With yeah, I don't want to spoil because it's out tomorrow. Then I've got Toxic Avenger. I'm working on that one. I'm going to finish that one up. Then I'll be doing some more. I do have one coming out on Wednesday, which was from it was a screener copy for a movie called Corner Office. Really odd film, but good. But other than that, the next live stream I'll be doing will be just a talking shit one. So talking
cool.
movies, and I'm sure we'll be discussing the new Strangers film. You know, whatever trailers come out between now and then, and yeah, just talking shit, talking movies, talking shit.
Cool. Oh yeah,
So
talking shit's always cool. It's basically what we do all the time anyway. Anytime I get on here, I'm just talking shit. Just hanging.
yeah, yeah, and that's all it's going to be. Like I might do a bit of trivia as well, but depending on who's available, who wants to join in, it'll be an
Right.
open. I know Cal Daly, he's going to join.
Cool.
So he'll be on the panel.
Cal's a nice guy, man.
Yeah, he is. He's a really good guy.
Yeah.
And he knows his shit. Like he loves his movies too. So yeah, looking forward to having him on because I think that'll be the first time I've had him on my channel. I did pop on a live stream with him about a year ago when he was doing a few tests. He was testing a few things out, but yeah, it's been few and far between. So looking forward to that. But that'll be in about 2 weeks. So. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to go and get some lunch. It's just after midday over here. I've got a lot of stuff on today. And I want to say thank you to everyone in the chat. Thank you very much for hitting the like buttons and all that. And yeah, have a great day. Take it easy, stay safe and all that. And yeah, we'll see you later. Bye.
Take it easy, man. Thanks for having me.